morning. If you watched my video last week, you know that I was camped on the eastern side of the Rocky Mountain front along the Bob Marshall Wilderness. And I'd mentioned that we were going to do a backpacking trip in the area. However, inclement weather has moved in, so we axed that. And now we've decided to head to Glacier National Park. That was in the plans anyways. We're just going a little bit early, so I'm not too disappointed because I'm very excited about heading to Glacier. Glacier was moody yet still beautiful upon our arrival. There was weather here as well. We learned that there was still a lot of snow at the higher elevations, which did not bode well for any backpacking ideas we had. We might need to make other plans. So we left the Bob Marshall a couple of days ago due to inclement weather. We decided not to go on the backpacking trip. We spent 2 nights here in Glacier National Park, and now we've decided to head up to Canada. I am super excited. I didn't think that I would be visiting Canada this season, but last minute decision, we're so close. We decided just to go for it.
What are you doing, Catherine?
Filling up with water.
Where are you going?
Canada.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you going in Canada?
Banff.
What are you going to do there?
Hike.
You're going to hike?
Yeah.
Alright.
Backpack.
Camp?
Enjoy all the beauty. Camp. Yeah, it's beautiful up there. I can't wait.
This is how Cat pumps water. Look at that. She has the one knee up and out. That's how you do it. That's how they do it in California anyways.
You know.
Goodbye, USA. Hello, Canada. After a few brief questions, we were across the border and on our way. At the first glimpse of the Canadian Rockies, I got butterflies. This was only my 3rd visit to Canada. There's something cool about entering a country that isn't yours.
We are pulling into the Johnson Canyon campground, headed to our camping spot, and just checked in. What'd the guy tell us, Kat?
Said there are bears. There's a bear in the campground right now.
Right now.
Yep, and wolves also.
Wolves also. Not in the campground at the moment, but they've been in the campground. You can see we have a fence right here to help keep the predators out at night so they don't like break into Kat's camper and try to eat her. Anyways, they won't eat me. We're driving to our camp looking for bears.
Waking up in the same bed with a different view in a different country, a great perk of a life led on the road. Good morning from Banff, Canada. We made it. This was a very last minute decision. As I mentioned before, we were supposed to go on a backpacking trip in the Bob Marshall. The weather turned for the worse, and we thought we could either stay in that spot, and if we did, we would be stuck there for several days because this weather event included very gnarly heavy winds with gusts up to 80 miles per hour. So we thought we'd either have to stay there or we could move and then have more options of things to do and that sort of thing. So we head over to Glacier. Unfortunately, the weather was not ideal while we were there. It was very rainy and foggy. Hi, Joey. Rainy, and the mountains were all sucked in. You couldn't see the peaks of the mountains or anything like that, so I didn't film really. We just kind of drove around and explored a little bit, went to Mini Glacier and did that sort of thing, and we're just there for 2 nights, so, and 1 full day, and we decided last minute just to head up here to Canada. So right now we are at the Johnston Canyon Campground. It was one of the few that were open at the moment, but a lot more are opening up in the next day, actually tomorrow. So we're gonna be leaving here tomorrow. We're gonna go check out some of the other camping in the area, maybe some that are first come, first served. There are a couple that we have in mind, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. But today we're gonna go and explore. We are gonna drive some roads that we've never driven before, maybe check out some campsites that we've never seen before, and it is absolutely beautiful here. I mean, mind-blowing, jaw-dropping beautiful. So no matter what we do, we are gonna be seeing some beautiful, epic scenes. The mountains here are glorious and majestic. I cannot count the times I said, wow, with my jaw agape. That was Johnson Lake, and now we're going to take a look at Two Jack Lake, which is the south tip of
Lake Minnewanka, I believe. And there are a couple of campgrounds there that we're gonna check out.
We decided to take a chance and head over to the very popular Moraine Lake to see if we could get a glimpse.
We decided to take a drive up to, we thought Lake Moraine, but we could not get up that road. So we kept going to Lake Louise, and we were able to get parking here, even though it said the parking was full. So we get to see Lake Louise. I'm really excited about it.
Lake Louise was incredibly crowded, so we did not stay long.
Tonight I'm preparing an old standby tacos for dinner with some greens.
An after-dinner stroll to work off the tacos seemed apropos.
Good morning. We are leaving our camp here at Johnston Station and keeping our fingers crossed that we can go find the camp that we're hoping to get. Well, we made it to the camp that we wanted, and we got the exact site we wanted. We were the second people in this campground right after it opened. It's first come, first served, and the place filled up last night. It is a weekend, but I feel very fortunate that we got this site. It is awesome, and it is deserving of its own video, so I'm not going to share it with you in this one. I'll give you a little sneak peek, but yeah, we're going to save that for a future video. I feel like this video is a little bit chaotic and all over the place, but to be honest with you, that's exactly how this lifestyle can be from time to time. Weather plays a huge part in what you can and cannot do, and even with the best intentions and checking the forecast in advance, it can completely change on you, especially in the mountains. The mountains create their own weather, and that's what happened to us on the Rocky Mountain front of Montana in the Bob Marshall. We had a big weather event come in. It was a big wind event, and it completely changed everything. And at the last minute, we decided to come up here to Canada, and I'm really glad we're here because I had not intended to visit Canada at all this season,
And here I am. Here we are. The plan for right now is to have some fun here, do some adventuring here, maybe go on some backpacking trips. Of course, everything can change due to weather, as you know, and as you've just seen in this video, but that's the plan for now. And I'm just gonna enjoy one day at a time and being here, right now. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to show you more. I want to thank you all for joining me on this one. As always, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you coming along, and I will see you on the next adventure. See you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.